guys, it's Species Sims, and I'm here with a not kind of sort of CAS. So here's the deal. I totally did a speed CAS, and I recorded the videos for making these Sims, and I had everything ready to go to edit. I had a voiceover and everything for it. Everything was ready to go, but I didn't encode it because I was like, I don't feel like doing that. It was late at night, so I put it aside. Well, then I ran out of space on my hard drive, so I deleted some videos and I deleted the CAS videos. Shh, I'm talking. So I deleted the CAS videos by accident because I thought they were two other CAS videos that I'd already encoded and finished, and not this one. And it permanently deleted them, and yeah. So that's why we're here. So I had originally done a CIS. For those of you who are watching my playthrough of Mystic Destinies, which is a visual novel, you will know these characters. Otherwise, you have no idea who they are. So this probably isn't going to be fun for you because it's not actually CAS. I've already created them. I'm going to go through and kind of just show you them and kind of talk about them, because what I had originally done for the CAS was I went through and I created Inara and Shou, and I wanted to talk about the Kickstarter that they have for Mystic Destinies. Just because I actually think it's really cool. So I kind of want to throw that in there, but what we'll do in this is I'm just going to kind of show you the characters that I made. So for those of you who have never watched the Mystic Destinies playthrough, I suggest you do it because it's awesome. It's actually a really fun game. And it's kind of like a romantic visual novel, which normally me and romance do not go hand in hand. But this is making me have all the feels because it's actually really good and it's a lot of fun. So Inara is a college student who ends up going to school and then finding out that she has magical abilities. And so the whole point of the visual novels you're going through is her trying to learn about her magical abilities and control them, and then of course you fall in love. Maybe, depending on whether you play it right. And with Mystic Destinies, there are 5 different paths, so there's 5 different guys that you can choose from. Now, Inara has to choose, that's our main character girl. She has to choose between one of these 5 guys to be her partner to kind of help her control her powers, and that's how you end up going down the romancy path with them. The game developers are kind of releasing the paths in installments. So right now, Shou was the first path that we played. So that's why I did Inara and Shou. I'm currently on Tetsuya's path, so it's a different guy. I'm going to end up playing them all. And then the third guy, Shinji, his path is out, and the other 2 are coming out later this year. But with the Kickstarter, there's going to be kind of a deluxe package that they're going to add to it. It's already been funded, which is fabulous. There's going to be 5 short stories that are from the guy's perspective. So that's really awesome. I'm looking forward to that because I will end up playing those for you guys. So for those of you who are watching that Let's Play, that's kind of cool. We'll get to see all those. But what I'm really hoping they get funded, because they're almost halfway there the last time I checked, is another game that would come out after Mystic Destinies finishes up, and that would be Mystic Destinies Echoes. And if you remember watching Show's Path, if you've been watching it, there is, I'm not sure if we've gotten there yet, but there's like kind of like a creepy guy that kind of comes in and he's like the villain or whatever. And there's actually like a villain for each one of the guys. Like, makes sense, And in Mystic Destinies Echoes, those are the romance options. So it's kind of like these secondary characters in Mystic Destinies, the Serendipity of Eons, the ones that we're playing now, they're the love interests, and you actually have a different main character. I think her name is Aurelia. So you're a different main character, but those are going to be your love interests, which I just think is really awesome, and I think it'd be so much fun. So I'm really hoping it gets funded. Because I think the last time I checked, they were a little over 9,000, and I think 20,000 would fund it. Oh, maybe it was more than that. I don't remember. I don't know why in my brain I'm thinking 28,000, and I'm like, that's 9,000 is not halfway there, but like, because I'm smart. Like, So maybe they're not. Maybe I can't remember now. For some reason I was thinking like maybe it was only 20. It's 20 or 28. I don't know, but they got a ways to go to get the other game funded, but I'm really hoping they do. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this, because if you're really enjoying this game, or if it's a game that, you would recommend to other people to play, I would definitely say go check out the Kickstarter. Anything helps, and because I would love to see Mystic Destinies Echoes get funded, because I have a feeling it would be very much like Mystic Destinies, except for we'd have a different main character, and the story would obviously be a little bit different. She probably wouldn't be as sweet and innocent, so it might be kind of fun to see the darker side. But at any rate, um, the deluxe package with the 5 additional stories and everything is already funded, so that'll be cool, and we will get to do those. But so that's really all I kind of wanted to talk about that. I will leave the link for the Kickstarter down below. Even if you just pass it along to other people, you know, just to kind of get information. And if you haven't played the game, or you're not watching the Let's Play, I obviously suggest that you watch the Let's Play. But you can play the first chapter, the introduction for the game, free on Steam. So that's pretty cool. So I would definitely check that out too. And I believe now, when I originally got the game, I think you could only play like the first a little bit for each one of the guys, just to kind of see them a little bit. And I think now you can play the first 3 chapters for each one of the guys for free, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what I read, but I would definitely check it out. But um, so here's Inara Sparkles the Unicorn. So for those of you who watch the Let's Play, you get it. For those of you who don't, that is something that you don't get to know about unless you watch it, because it's an inside joke. So sorry. So anyway, so she had, in some of her things, she always had her star necklace on, so I made sure to put that on. Obviously, because you can only see her like this close up. I just kind of did what I wanted to with her. I just put her in regular jeans to kind of just make her normal. And I figured she's the type of girl, she seems like she'd be wearing flats, so, and this is her face. And of course, the only thing that stinks is I love these eyes, the custom content eyes, but obviously in the game hers are reversed, so her green eye is on this side and her brown eye is on that side. But they didn't have that option, and I was like, man, this is what I need, but it flipped, and I didn't have the flip version, so sorry. She's the mirror version of Inara. But yeah, so that's our lovely Inara, and I'll show you all of her all of her other stuff. So this is like in lieu of the CAS, because obviously, like, I can't show you that because I deleted the videos and I'm so mad. But I didn't want to go back through and try to make them again, and I didn't also want to. My game is frozen. Sorry, but I also didn't want to like either redo it or just not show you. I mean, like, I could have totally just done anything and talked a little bit about the Kickstarter, but the fact that I made these Sims and I made them and I wanted to post them up, for people who like CAS stuff, it would be fun, but obviously it's not the same because we don't have CAS. It's not actually a CAS, it's just me rambling, so sorry about that. So, and then her athletic is just kind of normal. I didn't spend too much time on that. Her hair's pretty much the same. And her pajamas. Although I don't know if she'd actually be the kind to wear like a short shirt like that, but whatevs. Again, I didn't spend too much time on her like pajamas and her activewear because we never wear it. Or you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like that's something she ever gets into. Her formal, obviously, she goes to a formal party. I don't know if we've gotten there yet. Oops, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Or her kind of date kind of outfit here. Again, these obviously don't, like, you can really only see, she wears like 2 different shirts and the whole thing. So this is really just my interpretation. And I figured she'd be more kind of wearing the board shorts kind of a thing for her bathing suit and everything. So that's Inara Sparkles, and this is Shou. So I opted for this coat instead of like the orange hoodie, because the orange hoodie that we have is like, or the one that I have is like neon orange and kind of hurts my eyes. And he kind of almost had like, his hoodie almost had kind of like these accents, like where the zippers are. So I thought that kind of worked. So And I know this hair is a little bit messier than his is in the game, but I didn't have anything else that kind of had like the bangs and the flippy outs on the bottom down here that was nice on the top, and like none of the other hair like kind of looked right. So that's kind of why I went with this one. It's a little messier, but you got to work with what you have, and what I have is just not. We don't have show hair. We just don't. So, and then his formally outfit. Obviously, I tried to stick him in the like oranges and reds kind of color because for those of you who watch the game, you know that Shou is a phoenix. So, obviously, and so he's going to wear the orange. So I did give him a kind of an orange hoodie for his athletic wear. Like, I wish the regular hoodie that I had was this orange, but it's like way brighter and it's just like crazy. Way crazy. And still his orange for his sleepwear. And then his party wear was a little more fun. It's got some orange and red in it, but, a little more varied in color, Just give a little bit of splash of extra color there. And then, of course, his orange swim shorts. So, yeah. So, CAS probably would have been more fun and better because we would have gotten to see them. And I made him a friend of the world because he's very outgoing and social. And then, of course, so he's outgoing. He's creative because he's an actor, which there's nothing else I have trait-wise that would work for that. And then he's cheerful because he always seems to be kind of that kind of cheerful guy, even when he gets a little kind of melancholy in the game, he's still like Susie Sunshine, I guess. So, yeah. And then Sparkles the unicorn over here is not actually a unicorn for those of you who don't watch it. So there you go. You'll never know why her name is Sparkles the unicorn unless you watch. Or the story behind her multicolored eyes here. Her heterochromia. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so she is a nerd brain because she seems kind of like she would be a nerd brain. So she's a bookworm, she's a perfectionist, and she's an ambitious because she does want to end up taking over for her father at his company. So kind of figured that would be a good trait for her because I like how if you do the other ones like the Mansion Baron and stuff, you get the business savvy, which I thought would work for her, but I don't think Mansion Baron or fabulously wealthy is something that her aspiration would be. But the business savvy trait would work. So I was like, but this one was better. So, but yeah, so this was super short. And it was probably a little bit easier to record than a CAS because it's now just me going through, showing you them, and talking as opposed to then having to put all the music and everything together. But I had already done all that. I got it all done and ready and woo! And saved it. And then I deleted the original videos because I'm a genius. But it's not my fault. I had 2 other CAS videos that I did, and for some reason I thought, oh, I've already encoded these. I can go delete them. And it wasn't until the next day at work I was like, wait a minute, what have I done? And they were not in my recycle bin, so I'm really sad about that. But yeah, so, and as we go through the game and as we get into like loading up Tetsuya's path and everything, I might make him and some of the other characters. Like, I don't think I'm obviously not going to make Sparkles here every single time because that would be silly. But like Tetsuya, maybe his mother, because she seems to be in it, or there's a couple of other like little characters that pop up. There's actually another character that you see in Shou's path that just shows up for like 2 minutes, if that, and then she's actually so far she's had a little bit more of a part in Tetsuya's path, so maybe we'll make her. I think her name is Emmy. Or we can even make the bad guy, whatever his name is, I can't even remember. So if there's other characters in Mystic Destinies that you see as I'm playing that you want me to make, let me know. Leave them because I probably will go through and try to make other ones and stuff like that. But I just wanted to kind of make these ones and make at least our power couple here just to show you guys and to kind of just get that little information out there about the Kickstarter. So you can at least go read and see what's out and everything. So yeah, just wanted to kind of pass that around. And at least get you guys psyched because we will be playing the deluxe edition. So playing those 5 extra stories when all 5 of these paths get done. And I'm really, really hoping that they get Echoes funded because that would just be awesome. So then we could just be totally like, we could probably be a bad girl instead of like little Susie McSunshine over here who probably doesn't wear jeans. She's probably wearing a skirt and she's all like book nerdy. And don't worry, I love her anyway, but you know. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. There's really nothing else to show of them. Show. Anyway. So I will see you guys next time. I'm sorry this wasn't a traditional CAS video because I am dumb and deleted it, but yeah, anyway. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up for pity and subscribe to see more.